Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. Today, a rather friendly Friday in the crypto sector. Not unexpected given that most of these coins have reached support levels, including Bitcoin. Ethereum was quite shallow, the pullback. But that at least for most coins, we were either watching for a B-wave bounce or like here on the MATIC chart, a continuation of ideally this diagonal pattern to the upside. Again, that is not, let's say, high confidence on this chart. Actually, let me change the wave degree. But the thing is, bottom line is, and what I try to say is, most of these coins have in the last couple of days entered support regions. So naturally, we're watching for reactions. Doesn't mean a reaction has to happen, but if a reaction happens from here, it's very much what we want to see. Here on the MATIC chart, obviously, to really confirm that a larger wave 2 has bottomed on the 5th of July, we need to see that 5-wave pattern to the upside. I can only see 3 waves up so far, and on top of that, the 3rd wave hasn't even reached, let's say, the minimum requirements. That's the problem. So the 3rd wave should normally reach the 1.38 extension for a first, to reach first ideal targets. Well, it hasn't. Okay, so some people might call this a 3rd wave. Well, I don't. It's not, the 3rd wave is not strong enough yet. So while a 3rd wave doesn't have to be the longest wave, it often is. So it's all about probabilities. And a 3rd wave, I've learned that if a 3rd wave doesn't reach the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup, it's not reliable. We can then still watch for, actually, and that's maybe counterintuitive, I mean, we can watch for a larger wave 3. That would be eventually more bullish. But at the same time, it takes longer to confirm the pattern. I hope that makes sense, because first we need to see another leg up to complete wave 3, which is what other people might call wave 5. I would only call it wave 3, because then we have an ABC structure in wave 3. That's how a diagonal pattern is unfolding in ABC structures in the subwaves. And then we want to see another 4-5 pattern. And that 5th wave would need to be an ABC structure as well. The 3rd wave, again, should minimally reach 58.8 cents. Better higher, okay? And I mean, if the C wave starts from here, for which I have no evidence other than a small green candle there, it should reach the 100% extension. And that's now when we just take a look at the internal wave structure of the 3rd wave. Well, and that would be 61 cents. So the 1.618 extension makes sense. Now, if we see an extended 3rd, the 1.618 extension, we have an overlap of 2 different fib levels there, 61 cents. If we now see momentum to the upside, yeah, this is what I'd be watching. Then a 4th wave pullback, and the 5th wave should then reach 1 or 2 fib levels higher. Now, only if I get these 5 waves, I can really start to confirm that a larger wave 2 is bottomed. Obviously, buying up here is not the best decision, because then the move is already done. So it makes sense to look for entries in these support zones. And if this is a C wave, then a 4-5, well, we can then call that a wave 1. We'll watch for the subsequent wave 2 pullback of a smaller wave degree, and then we can look for a 3rd wave rally from there. The bottom line is, as long as we don't have 5 waves up, this pattern is still very, very fragile and can fail at any point. There is likely some resistance in this structurally. I mean, you have the Fibonacci resistances here on the chart on the screen. But in addition to that, there are some structural resistances along the way, especially here the previous wave 4 high. That's going to be quite relevant. It's located at 57.5 cents. And then above that, we've got the 60 cent level now. So there are additional swing highs which can provide some resistance. I think especially this one is relevant. First, let's see if we can get about the last one, above the last swing high, 56.2 cents, and then here 57.5. But if this is the correct wave count, obviously we should see it break above these, okay, and reach those fib levels. They are more relevant, but it takes additional work to get more confidence in for this wave count. Especially the chart has a lot to prove after this strong decline that started in March. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.